Hi everybody, my name's Suzette Metcalf. I'm the chef and owner of the Pasta Tree restaurant here in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Celebrating 36 years this year. Woo. And we are doing an International Women's Series where I've picked 12 women, 13 today, we got 2. And we're celebrating 1 woman per month, and by them picking a dish, either something that is dear to their heart or something they've always wanted to know how to make. That woman and the dish is featured for the entire month, and this is for the month of November. Then the proceeds, part of the proceeds of the month, go to 3 charities: Courage Milwaukee, Savage Support, and Express Yourself Milwaukee. So I have my friends here, Danielle and Megan, and we're making...
We're sisters.
And we are making a dish of caraway GNUDI today, and with some braised sweet and sour cabbage and sauerbraten short ribs. So Megan, why don't you start and just give us a little bit of your background of what you do and about
how I got started?
How you got started.
Okay.
Thank you.
Give us the scoop, girl.
Yeah.
So my name is Megan Bassett, and I I'm an artist, but I got into the art world a little backward. I'm a huge ski bum, and I wanted to, in my career, I wanted to do something that I loved. So I'm like, oh, I'll work in sport so I can ski. So I ended up going to school for sport management, and I got my degree in that. And then I was lucky enough to kind of get my dream job with the U.S. Olympic Committee that I worked for 10 years, or just about 10 years. And in 2006, they sent me to Italy for the games, and I absolutely fell in love with all the glass in Italy. So I looked at my husband. I'm like, oh, I want to do this. And he's a sales guy, and he's like, oh, that's great. Let's buy it all in Italy and take it back home and sell it. I'm like, that sounds terrible. I don't want to be like some middleman salesperson. I'm like, no, I want to make it. So kind of things really fell into place. I had a friend whose sister made glass, and they showed me this studio in Denver, and I got back and I started taking classes and taking my stuff to work, and then everyone at work wanted to buy it. I'm like, wow. And I remember my first sale when a friend of mine came in and bought a necklace for her sister, and she gave me like $20 cash. You know, and this would have been 2006. And in 2006, in my life, like everything I bought, you know, I was getting a paycheck, you know, deposited into the bank. Like I never had cash. Like everything was like on your debit card or whatever, through a checkbook. And
so you actually got.
I'm like, oh my
for
God,
something you made yourself.
$20 in my purse. Like how cool is that? Like real money from this like random thing. So anyway, that's kind of how I got started. Then I quit my real job in 2007. So I worked there for probably 8-9 more months, and then just took off and tried to make it work, and it did. It was, I mean, it's so fun.
And now, so how many years have you
been making? Yeah. So 12 years making it. We should start cooking too.
We
should start cooking. Okay. Or chopping.
But I do want to hear the rest of this. So, so the GNUDI, we're starting with sheep's milk ricotta. So this is 1 pound. So we can just put that in there. And then Meg, if you want to add this grated Parmesan, that's 1 ounce. And then I'm just going to put a little bit of salt. And you can, if you want to put on one of these gloves, I think you can probably mix it with your hand.
I hope I don't chop my finger off.
I hope you don't either.
Jesus. Okay, again, you can't put that out there. Why? I was just thinking, if I do, it could go viral and be huge. Like, how do they get 3 billion hits? She chopped her finger off. Gross.
So what we're going to do to make this a little different is why we're adding caraway to this is Megan and Danielle are from the German descent. So they wanted to put that little spin on. I know we're an Italian restaurant, but that's how they wanted to kind of make their dish unique.
Suzette called me and she's like, what do you guys want to make? And I had to think about it. She's like, well, what did you grow up with? And we grew up with grandma and our mom making German food. So common in our household was each fall we made homemade sauerkraut. And every holiday is red cabbage. Red cabbage is always a side dish that we look forward to having when we come back to Wisconsin. I used to live in Milwaukee when Megan started making glass, I started selling it for her online and doing home parties and ladies' nights out, and that just grew. And I decided to quit my real job and come work for Megan, which led me to moving to Colorado. So I spend summer in Colorado and winter in Florida, and in between a lot of Wisconsin. So I'm like the carnival girl that schleps the wares around town, around the country, basically. So.
And in charge of like all the social media.
I'm in charge of like everything with the business. Yeah, pretty much me.
Meg just sits back and fire kill and just drinks white wine.
Bosses
and
me around.
Here,
yes, boss. Now what, boss? Chop the onion.
Okay, so then we have semolina here, which we're just going to lay down on the sheet tray and just kind of make an even layer.
Okay.
And then what you're going to do is, so we have all this mixed. It's Parmesan, ricotta.
Get away. I want to touch it. Tough.
It's like sand.
It is like sand.
And then what you're going to do, Meg, is just make, grab two more. Yeah. And you want these really, you don't want to squeeze them. You want to keep them like really, so they're really nice and fluffy. And then you're just going to kind of roll them in here. So then, Danielle, once you're done with that, I'm going to turn on the heat here.
Okay.
And I'm going to put in a little bit of extra virgin olive oil.
Okay.
And then you can add the cabbage, and then you're also going to want to slice up half your onion, your red onion.
Okay, great. So, Suzette, I've never made the red cabbage. I've only ate the red cabbage.
Great. Wait, what? Shut up. You never made red cabbage?
For real. I just eat Mom's.
I don't eat it.
Meg makes it. I just eat it.
It's a process.
I know. That's why I just eat it.
Oh, well, this is going to kind of be a fast process. It's not going to braise quite as long as
it will in November.
Yeah, as it will in November. So, because we just want to.
For our dinner.
We're here for 10 hours cooking. You're just seeing the good spots.
No, I had to get up early this morning so I could get the short ribs in the in the oven.
This is exciting. So
can I take this cabbage and then do the onion?
Okay.
Okay. I need this.
And do you want me to dice?
No, just like you're doing this.
Oh, okay.
The onion would be great.
Oh, I totally got the better job.
I know. Shocker. I call myself the minion. We've got the boss and the minion. The minion chops the onion. The minion gets the chicken.
Yeah.
I'll just be over there crying in my onion.
I'm not going to roll them yet until I get, because then I get too much of that in there.
That sounds good.
Okay.
That sounds good. And then we also have some in here that we did 3 days ago. So we've been for 3 days kind of just rolling this, and what you want is them to just become firm and dry. So you can see like this is really moist.
Right, that's crazy.
So it just becomes kind of dry, and the semolina just kind of keeps coating the GNUDI.
Neureuther's GNUDI is what we're going to be calling this. Because
the girl's
our last name is Neureuther. Neureuther.
Hence the caraway.
Right. Or our friends like to call us Night Rider. The Night Rider girls. Meg, do your kids eat the red cabbage?
No.
They won't.
Not yet.
Not yet. I love sweet and sour cabbage.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're still like in that mac and cheese is the best.
Yeah.
No, they're not. They're better than that.
Well,
they love spaghetti and meatballs.
They do. And
they do
that
for sure.
Megan's son loves to cook. So
he does. It's adorable.
Quite a little chef.
Yeah.
Well,
Miss Olivia loves to
bake.
You need to talk about Miss Olivia.
She bakes.
The name of your business is Miss Olivia's Line.
Right. So
let me introduce. I'm just gonna put in some bay leaves, some cinnamon, and clove into the red cabbage.
Okay.
So you don't. That's full cloves.
Full clove. Yep.
And then
I'm not gonna add that many. I'm only gonna add like 3.
And then you just
Gotcha.
pull them back
We'll pull them out when we serve it.
Oh,
yeah.
you do.
All right. The onion is chopped, chef.
Okay. You can add it to over here.
It just caught my eyeball. Started to water. So back to Miss O. Meg, how did you come up with Miss Olivia's Line for the name?
Well, I mean, it's just her name.
I know.
Right?
She's so cute.
I didn't know that. Why did you pick Miss Olivia's Line? Yeah.
Just cause. Yeah. Just cause.
Because you love her more than Portland.
I remember this story. No.
Just
the
kidding.
business used to be called MV
Glass Designs.
Megan Bassett Glass Designs. And then she had Olivia. And she came up with this like super bright, fun collection, and she called me up and she's like, I'm gonna name this Miss Olivia.
Right, line. So this was gonna be like a one-off thing.
Because it reminded you of Olivia, and Olivia is just a bright, cheerful, crazy little girl. And
just like her auntie.
Yeah, she is. When it came time
Which
for
is
us,
like her mother.
Yeah. When it came time for us to start everything on social media, Facebook, everything else, we had to pick, do we want to keep it MB Glass Designs
right,
or Miss Olivia's line? Because Miss Olivia's line, of course, won. Way more fun. And then do you just want these sliced the long way?
Yeah.
Do those go in the pan too?
Yes.
Ooh,
so just be careful though of your seed in there.
Okay.
So what you can do is once you get there, I would just cut it out like this. But we're gonna wait because we want that to still.
You make it look so.
That's why I said I'm not chopping.
I know, but you haven't seen me outside a kiln either.
I don't TV chop well.
I can't do either. I can't TV chop and I can't design the jewelry.
So if you guys want to just take a quick look at this, I got the really cinnamon, the bay leaves, just kind of crisping it up a little bit.
Nice.
And then I'm going to add a little bit of sugar. I like the sugar to kind of caramelize a little.
Oh, right.
So I have a little bit of sugar here. And just sprinkle a little bit.
Brown sugar for yours or white? Brown?
Brown. I sometimes use maple syrup. I sometimes use, like really at this point, you could use agave syrup. You could use honey. You could use maple syrup.
Right.
Brown sugar. Just going to grab some red wine vinegar here.
I think in November for our dinner, we should do a red cabbage cook-off. The Metcalf versus the Neureuther.
Oh my God, yes.
Let's do that. That'd be super fun.
It would be fun.
Because we have bacon in ours, right?
Oh, yeah.
Well, normally I would too, you guys, when I make it, but because we're doing the short ribs.
Oh, right.
That's why I didn't. So you can see here, if you look, the sugar's actually caramelizing. And if I don't add liquid, it'll burn.
It'll burn.
So I'm going to just add some red wine vinegar.
We picked November for our dinner because Megan and I have Packer season tickets. So every November, we all go up, including Suzette, for the Packer game. So it works for us to come into town. What day is our dinner? Wednesday the 8th?
November 8th? We should know that.
I know, naughty.
Susie, can you look on the poster?
I think it's the 7th.
Our mom is here playing assistant today for us.
Yes, thank God for her today.
Right?
November 7th. Okay, November 7th
Come see us.
Yes, and they will have some of their jewelry for sale. Also, you guys have another business too. Go girl, go.
Oh yes, we have so many businesses. We have a clothing line, and how that came about is, once again, we love going to football games. We weren't finding anything that we liked to wear. We wanted to do our own t-shirts that weren't like super girly or, I don't know, we were just having a hard time.
And unique sayings, like really fun sayings.
It is. We've got a t-shirt, Ringleader of the Shit Show was one of our most popular. Wisconsin Fabulous is another one. So we'll have that stuff here during the dinner and some jewelry. I think it would be fun to send everybody home with like a mini pendant, Megan.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that would be neat.
Yeah, so we'll come and you'll get a free takeaway piece of jewelry.
And what I thought was really neat of Danielle and Megan is they were originally were just going to do the GNUDI. That was going to be the recipe with, I think, a brown butter sage sauce. And Danielle, we were talking this weekend, and she's like, "Well, let's do like a short rib or veal cheeks or something,
and
so that we could."
Like, what?
Yeah. Who's going to cook those?
Now, mind you, we've been at this wedding all weekend and Sunday.
You had to buy the. Was that yesterday?
We bought them. Yeah,
yes.
yeah. At Metro Mart, we bought the short ribs. But Danielle was like, she goes, "I want our dish to be, you know, a higher price point so we can raise more money for the charities," which I thought was awesome. So thank you guys for doing
absolutely.
that.
I'm excited.
So I'm going to cook one of these off just to make sure.
See.
Yeah, just to make sure we're good. So here we go in the water, our first test one.
Delicious.
And We'll get rid of these.
How long does it cook for?
I think we'll just, once it floats.
It will float?
Yep. And then we'll give this a stir. I'm gonna...
So on a busy night, how many pots of these do you guys have on the stove?
We have 2 of these pots, exactly like this, and they're all
always going.
Being used. And you can do three batches of pasta in each one. So 3 times 4, 12 orders.
Oh,
So it's
gotcha.
48, or 24 orders at one time.
That is what blows my mind.
Yeah.
Like, how do you, like, I have a hard enough time getting dinner on the table for 4 people.
That's what a lot of people
You
say
know,
with
like,
cooking. It's all the timing.
It is.
Yeah, but the timing
Still.
tough. Like when I do big dinner parties, I'll do lasagna because it's easy and I know
Right,
it's going to
because
be done
you know,
in an hour.
We'll get rid of these, and then, Meg, if you could reach, I don't know if you can reach that, like one of those bowls. I think that's what we'll plate in.
You're making me squeeze through. Ah, look.
The magic assistant.
Woo!
Wow.
Yay! And then Danielle, I think you can add these pears now.
Okay. Do you want me to cut up more pears too, or
I think that's probably good for our presentation service. Okay, this guy's starting to come up.
Oh, good.
So I think I'm going to put the rest of them in.
I'm going to make these at home.
Yeah. So you can drop
They're
them in
so
real gentle.
Different. In the same basket, right?
Yep, and we'll do them all.
I'm not going to lie, these chef jackets, they're kind of warm. How hot do you think it gets in this kitchen like this summer?
Probably, I would say over 100.
Has to.
Yeah.
There's only 3 of us and 2 burners on.
Yeah.
Like,
and it's not even a hot day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful day.
Yeah.
You know, you just get used to it. And you just have to keep hydrated.
Yeah.
Hydrate. With wine, yep.
No.
Okay, so we're going to take one of these and we're going to take the short ribs out.
Okay. Take it out of your way.
Yeah, just because I don't want anyone to burn. And just give this a stir. Use one of these for tasting. All right, we got one coming up. Oops.
Smells so
good. Huh? I know I always tease, I'm like, I wish you had smell-o-vision right now. But
right?
I was just thinking, like, you know when you watch the Today Show and they do the cooking segments? And they're like, oh, it smells so good. We wish you at home could try some. We actually get to try it today.
I know.
We get to have it.
I'm Al Roker.
Right, who should I be?
Savannah Guthrie. Suzette'll be Matt Lauer.
So I have one. Didn't he just recently get in a little trouble?
Yeah, no. Bryce is Matt Lauer.
So just so you know, Meg, I wouldn't have put all of them in one thing. I would have divided them out just so they had more room to come up. But that's good. No, that's a good lesson for you. You know, now you know when
Will they stick together?
No, they just were a little crowded. So
do you test pasta by throwing it against the refrigerator?
No.
Oh my God, that was a Christmas Carol thing.
Yeah, when we were little.
Yeah.
Is it done? Throw it against the fridge.
All right, so I'm going to let these drain a little bit.
Oh, whoops.
Yeah, so that's okay. It'll still be good. All right, and then we'll put a little bit of cabbage. It smells really good. All right.
Ooh, yum.
It's pretty.
It does look pretty. The colors.
Yeah, especially for fall.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah.
And we can try the short rib, and if you guys decide that maybe, I think.
So our grandma used to make short ribs, right, Mom? And they would just fall apart. Like the roast that she would make. Oh, it was so good.
So you know, I use Grandma's plates almost every day.
Do you? I love that.
That's great.
The fancy ones.
Our grandma passed away a couple years ago.
And then we garnish with a little bit of these are spring onion blossoms. So I don't know if we'll have those in November, but we'll definitely have something else. Awesome. So let's try it. Let's see how it is.
Savannah?
Susie, you want to come in and try?
Oh, I would love to.
Be very careful. This is very hot. So this is Danielle and Megan's mom.
I think the cabbage is my favorite part.
Well, and you saw how light of a, that wasn't even really braised. I mean, we could braise that a lot longer, too.
Oh, this is so good.
And
Oh, this tastes like home.
Some of the
beef short rib. I need to hold it back.
Really good, you guys.
Cocktail too for the dinner.
So have you ever had the
Whatever
GNUDI?
you guys want to do. I haven't.
It's really good.
I know, it's really good.
So, Suzette, what exactly? How many charities?
So there's three charities. One is Courage Milwaukee, which is for the LGBT youth, and they the homeless LGBT youth, which I was just amazed at how many there are here in Milwaukee. And my friend Brad and his partner just bought a home, and they are turning it into a shelter for the kids.
That is great.
Yeah. So I thought they definitely need some extra cash, some flow to get this really off the ground.
And knowing, because they can get sponsored, people
absolutely,
that want to
get the word out.
Absolutely, get the word out, and just getting some more word around it. And then the other one is Express Yourself Milwaukee, which is again the youth, and but they're focused with the arts, so with music and dancing and singing, and then they put on a big production every year, and which is raise money all year for, and then put on this great production. It's just amazing to see kids from age 6 to 21 participate in this. And then the other one is Savage Support, which our friend Deanna Savage, she started it, and that's for basically anyone who's diagnosed with breast cancer, and if they need help with little as daily functions, yeah. So so all three charities. So a percentage of the proceeds will go to all three, and I thank you guys for being a part of helping me raise money for it.
Well, you know what I think we should do, boss? I think we should do a silent auction that night with our items, and then it'll be 100% donated.
Yeah,
so we'll make up like a special collection.
That's my hair just rose, you guys. That's awesome. Thank you so much.
I love that.
Cheers.
Oh my God, we're gonna have so much fun in November.
Cheers, everybody. Thank you so much for joining in.